Hi everyone, Luca here, one of the Door 43 Health and Wellbeing practitioners. So I wanted to let you know in today's Instagram posts that we are beginning a new walking group. So I'll give you a few details about that now. So the idea is that it's not going to be a hiking group where the only thing we do is absolutely massive walks. We're hoping that the outcomes will be a bit deeper than just going for a big walk. So we're hoping for them to be a 6 or 7 week course where we'd meet up with a group of about between, let's say, 4 and 6 of you. Meet up with you weekly and we go for a walk to some of the interesting places around Sheffield. We're thinking like week 1, we'd meet at Star House and go for a sort of local walk to Star House where maybe we'll go and look at some of the street art and graffiti in the town centre. Then the following weeks we'd be visiting various spots around Sheffield. For example, we might go and do a walk up to Forge Dam, we might go and do some sections of the Five Weirs walk, things like that. As I was saying, there's more to it than just going for a big walk, and we're hoping that from doing the 6-week walking group that you would learn a little bit more about how confident you can be in group situations, learn how to talk as a group of people and communicate as a group of people when you're trying to tackle a task or problem, you know, for you to have the opportunity to meet some new people and learn a little bit more about your local environment, you know, being Sheffield. For our younger Door 43 lot, apologies, but this one's going to be for over 17s. It would just be quite a challenge for you guys to be able to dedicate so much time when you have education and things like that as well. We're also hoping that this group will be good for people who are potentially struggling to relax their lockdown, or maybe have got a bit stuck indoors while on lockdown, and the walking group can provide a good opportunity to meet some new people and get out and about for a few weeks. And off the back of that, another thing that could be good about the walking group is that it could be a good first few steps into social prescribing, and after the 6 or 7 week group has finished, you could be supported by one of our social prescribers to look into other activities that you know, that could be good for you, that you might enjoy. So some of the logistics, as I've said, it will be run weekly for 6 or 7 weeks. It will be a group of about 4 to 6 of you at a time, but this is obviously COVID restriction dependent and what we are allowed and not allowed to do. As I said, first walk begin at Star House. There's options for what we could do with it, but for example, we could go and look at some of the local street art and graffiti. Weeks 1 to 6 will be about a 2-hour walk, but don't worry, we won't be walking the whole time. But the idea is we go to some interesting places and look at stuff on the way. We're really hoping that you guys, with a bit of help if needs be, but that you guys will have ownership of this. Myself and whatever colleague I'm working with will be there to support you to help plan each week, but ideally we want you to be making the decisions of where we go each week and what it is that you'd like to be doing. The final week will hopefully be a half day in the Peak District, where we'll get taxis out or figure out some other sort of transport to get there. Again, sort of COVID restrictions is something we have to consider, but that's plan A. That would be the ideal scenario, that we do that on the final week. The idea with this walking group is each week the walks become a little bit more challenging, but still inclusive. So don't worry if you're not someone who walks usually. We want to make sure that these walks and this group is something that's achievable and manageable for you. And that's, you know, one of the things about working together, is making sure that everyone is comfortable when you do these things. In terms of when and what time, we want to keep this open and flexible and work with you and the group that you might be in to find a time that works for everyone. If this sounds like something you're interested in, or you know someone who may be interested, please get in touch with myself or any of the other Door 43 lot. And yeah, we'll have a little chat with you and see if it all seems appropriate. I'm going to, on the next post after this, I'm going to put some details, my details and you can get in touch with me to express your interest. Take care everyone, nice to see you, bye bye.